Hello everyone and welcome back! If you're new here, my name is Alina, I'm an author and I post videos on YouTube about books and writing and sometimes more personal stuff or vlogs about how my reading is going whenever I'm part of a readathon. So today I'm back with another video in my Author's Answer series, which was started by my friend JD Archer. All links to his channel, the list of questions and the video explaining why authors should do this series of videos will be down below in the description box. Without any further ado, let's start with the question for today, and that is, what is my writing process? Well, my writing process is not a typical one. My plotting and planning stage is quite different. What I would do is get an idea to start with, and this can be a certain character that I build a story around, or a certain feeling that I want to explore, or a place, a setting where something's about to happen, and then I start constructing the story around it in my head. It's a very visual and internal process at first, and I keep thinking about it and mulling over it in my head until I can see the entirety of the story. I can see it flow, like piecing together a movie and adding parts and characters and settings and obstacles to surpass, and when it finally flows well, then I start writing. I don't do a lot of plotting in writing. I will write minimalist ideas and sort of character profiles for those that are main characters or the main people in the supporting cast as well. I will search for names if I need a name to have a certain relevance. For example, in a sci-fi short story I wrote, and it was my first gay fiction release actually. It was called Craving Stains, and it was very important for me that the character names meant something. For one of them, the name was supposed to be something that related to darkness or black or dark, and for the other one it was supposed to be the opposite, something that had to do with light and the color white and something like that. So after a lot of research I came up with Doyle, who was on the darker side, and Win, who was on the light side. Don't think of it in terms of good or bad, it was just light and darkness, and the light wasn't exactly the best thing ever. It meant a sterile space, something that's quite oppressing, but in cases like this I will search for names. Otherwise the name might just come with the character as an idea. So after I'm done with all that, just to make it easier for me to draft, is what I did here for Lit to Follow, and as you see there are a lot of lines crossed off. This is a chapter by chapter outline, and I pretty much list what's supposed to happen in each chapter. It takes about half an hour to write out something like that, because like I said, I'm pretty clear on how the story is going to go by the time I start doing this. And then while I'm drafting, I just cross off what I've already written. Sometimes I squeeze in more than there should be in a chapter, and they get moved between chapters as I write, because I can't always perfectly estimate how many words will be needed to, convey a certain scene. So yeah, that's my writing process. I know it's not a very traditional one, but that's how it goes. The only different thing that I did was for my werewolf series, where I first mapped out the werewolf tribes. I had to know which geographic region they each covered and how they interacted and who their leaders were, and this was the most extensive character map that I ever built. But a lot of that was for my own benefit, to help me understand the tribes and their interactions, as there are very few characters from each tribe actually in the spotlight of each story, if that makes any sense. So yeah, that's how it goes. It happens in my head because I'm a crazy person and I spend my days thinking of pretty pictures that make up a story in the end, and then I write it. That's the short way of saying it, which I think is pretty to the point and a short version of this entire video that you've been watching until now. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you're an author, please share your own writing process down in the comments or in your own video. If you're the reader, let me know what you think of this method of creating a story. Does it seem interesting to you? Does it intrigue you? If you've enjoyed the video, please remember to like it, comment, share, you know the drill. And if you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so. It will help you keep an eye on whenever. It will help you get notified whenever I post new content. For the rest of the month, I will be posting videos every day because I'm doing Vlogtober, even if it's not the traditional vlog type thing where I take you along throughout my day, although I've been doing some of those this week, so I hope you've enjoyed those too, and I hope you've enjoyed this type of a more scripted and edited video. So I will see you all tomorrow, and thanks again for watching.